Have you ever felt like your thoughts are an unrelenting storm, swirling out of control? The Buddha wisely observed, "Rule your mind, or it will rule you." This profound statement invites us to a transformative exploration aimed at freeing ourselves from the grips of our tumultuous minds. Imagine for a moment thoughts as tyrants, wielding power over our emotions and dictating our actions with relentless mental chatter. But what if you could find the master key to navigate and calm this tempest? Join us today on an illuminating journey through 13 Buddhist wisdom tips that offer not only deep insights, but also practical strategies to attain mental tranquility and regain control over your thoughts. These age-old yet ever-relevant teachings will guide you to observe your thoughts impartially, fully engage with the present, and foster a peaceful mind. Each tip acts as a stepping stone towards understanding and directing your thoughts to enhance your inner peace and mental clarity. Envision a life where your thoughts no longer disrupt your peace, but instead contribute to a balanced and harmonious existence. By the end of our exploration, you will have acquired the tools not merely to coexist with your thoughts, but to flourish among them in an atmosphere where they support rather than obstruct your well-being. Embark with us on this profound odyssey of self-discovery and empowerment as we unveil the secrets to mastering your mind, not just silencing the internal noise, but awakening to a more mindful and serene version of yourself. Let's venture down this enlightening path together. The nature of thoughts in Buddhism. In Buddhism, understanding the nature of thoughts is not merely peripheral, it's central to mastering the mind itself. Zen teachings often compare the mind to a vast sky and thoughts to clouds that drift across it, ephemeral, transient, and lacking any lasting essence. This beautiful analogy encourages practitioners to view thoughts as fleeting elements that do not define the infinite expanse of the mind. By adopting a stance of detached observation, you learn to recognize the ephemeral nature of thoughts. This technique, known as mindfulness, is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. It enables you to remain present and aware, thereby cultivating peace and clarity. When we obsess over our thoughts, treating them as unyielding truths, we endow them with the power to dictate our emotions and actions. Zen practice invites us to view thoughts merely as events that arise and dissipate. As the revered Zen master Shunryu Suzuki aptly put it, "Leave your front door and your back door open. Allow your thoughts to come and go. Just don't serve them tea." This principle of non-attachment is not about disinterest or passivity. It involves not clinging to thoughts, emotions, or sensations as they emerge. By fostering non-attachment, we avoid getting entangled in the content of our thoughts, which often drags us away from the present and into realms of anxiety, regret, or fantasy. Buddhism offers a pathway to freedom through mindfulness and meditation, enabling us to develop the ability to observe our thoughts without becoming embroiled in their narratives. Through meditation, we discover the gaps between thoughts and learn to rest in that quietude. As this practice deepens, these pauses expand and our identification with thoughts weakens. The mind then starts to resemble the sky, vast, clear and open, capable of containing clouds without being confined by them. This teaching is beautifully encapsulated in the wisdom of a Zen master who advised, "Think of what you see and hear without thinking." By training ourselves to experience life directly, without the overlay of mental commentary, we achieve true liberation from the incessant chatter of the mind. The Zen Buddhist approach to thoughts is not about suppression or elimination, but rather understanding their transient and insubstantial nature. This insight frees us from the tyranny of an uncontrolled mind, paving the way to wisdom and enlightenment. As we learn these principles, we equip ourselves with the tools to live more fully in the moment, unshackled from the relentless pull of our thoughts. Lesson 1. Mindfulness Meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a cornerstone practice in Buddhism that fosters awareness and non-attachment. By sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, you can observe your thoughts as they emerge and dissipate without becoming entangled in them. This practice trains your mind to remain present and diminishes the influence of your thoughts. Not only does this enhance mental clarity, but it also cultivates a profound sense of peace and well-being. Rooted deeply in Buddhism's rich tradition, mindfulness meditation involves maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. This typically requires anchoring your attention to a specific focus, often the natural flow of your breath. The essence of mindfulness lies in observing without judgment. During meditation, you recognize thoughts without emotionally attaching to or reacting to them. This act of noticing and letting thoughts pass is pivotal in developing a detached perspective, allowing you to view thoughts as transient entities that do not define or control your essence or state of being. Thich Nhat Hanh, a revered Buddhist monk, beautifully articulates this concept. Mindfulness is the energy that helps us recognize the conditions of happiness that are already present in our lives. This statement highlights that mindfulness meditation isn't about eradicating thoughts, but recognizing them as part of the ebb and flow of our mental landscape. It teaches us to appreciate the present moment, free from the clutter of past regrets or future anxieties. Regular practice of mindfulness meditation can profoundly affect how we relate to our thoughts, creating a space between awareness and thought where our true self resides, untouched by the constant stream of mental noise. This space allows for a clearer understanding of how thoughts arise and subside, providing insight into the nature of our minds. Such insights are crucial for anyone seeking to mitigate the overwhelming influence of negative thinking patterns. Additionally, mindfulness meditation enhances our ability to concentrate and remain present, improving problem-solving abilities, increasing productivity, and boosting creativity. It also strengthens emotional resilience, equipping practitioners to handle stress and adversity with greater calm and acceptance. In essence, mindfulness meditation is more than a practice, it's a way of living. It integrates the calm and clarity experienced during meditation into everyday activities, making each action more deliberate and meaningful. By fostering non-attachment to thoughts, it offers a liberating perspective. We are not our thoughts, we are the awareness that observes them. This realization is a powerful step toward inner peace and self-mastery, pivotal in the pursuit of a balanced and mindful life. Lesson 2. Focused attention. As we continue our exploration of how to prevent thoughts from controlling us, focused attention emerges as another crucial technique. As we delve deeper into the practice of focused attention meditation, we encounter a fundamental technique in Buddhism that sharpens the mind by channeling and sustaining attention on a singular point of focus. Common focal points include the breath, a specific word or mantra, a visual object, or even the sensations of walking. The goal is to foster a deep state of concentration, pushing all other thoughts to the periphery. Techniques for focused attention. One effective method is to choose a simple and soothing focus, such as the breath. Find a quiet space and concentrate solely on the rhythm of your breathing, observing each inhale and exhale without attempting to control them. Each time your mind wanders, gently guide it back to your breath. This practice of returning to your breath not only enhances the mind's ability to focus, but also cultivates a profound sense of inner peace. Another technique involves using a mantra, a word or phrase repeated silently. This repetition anchors your attention, and similar to the breathing technique, whenever you notice your mind drifting, you redirect your focus back to the mantra. Visual concentration, such as focusing on a candle flame or a simple image, can also be highly effective. By maintaining steady, uninterrupted attention on the object, you train your mind to remain present and undistracted. Benefits of focused attention meditation. The practice of focused attention meditation offers profound benefits, particularly in controlling and reducing intrusive thoughts. By training the mind to focus on a single point, you minimize its tendency to jump from one thought to another, thus reducing the overall flow of unwanted or disruptive thoughts. This mental discipline not only enhances your ability to concentrate in daily life, but also makes you less prone to distractions and more present in your activities. As you gain control over your attention, you'll likely notice a decrease in anxiety levels. Intrusive thoughts often bring stress and emotional turbulence, so limiting these thoughts helps maintain emotional equilibrium. A focused mind is also better equipped to cope with stress because it stays rooted in the present moment, not swayed by speculative worries or regrets about the past. In addition to psychological benefits, regular practice of focused attention can lead to deeper levels of overall mental clarity and peace. The ability to concentrate deeply can enhance cognitive functions such as memory and problem-solving skills, and even foster a greater sense of spiritual awareness. In summary, focused attention meditation is not just an exercise in concentration, but a transformative practice that can refine both your mental and emotional landscapes. As you master this technique, you'll find yourself not only less troubled by intrusive thoughts, but also more adept at navigating the complexities of your internal world. Lesson 3. Engaging in Zazen. Lesson 3 in our exploration of managing thoughts revolves around Zazen, a cornerstone meditation practice in Buddhism, particularly within the Zen tradition. Zazen goes beyond simple mindfulness. It is a profound discipline of being present and fully experiencing each moment without being swayed by passing thoughts. Zazen, which translates to sitting meditation, involves sitting in a stable, comfortable position, typically the lotus or half lotus, with a straight spine and a relaxed yet attentive posture. The focus is often on the breath, counting each inhalation and exhalation to maintain concentration. During Zazen, thoughts will naturally arise. The practice encourages you to observe these thoughts without attachment, letting them pass by like clouds drifting across the sky. This non-attachment is key as it helps you develop a deeper sense of presence and awareness, free from the distractions of transient thoughts. Regular practice of Zazen can lead to significant benefits, including increased emotional stability, enhanced concentration, and a greater sense of inner peace. It also fosters a deeper understanding of the self and the nature of reality, which is central to Zen teachings. By engaging in Zazen, as you immerse yourself in the practice of Zazen, you cultivate a state of mind that is calm, focused, and resilient, adept at navigating life's challenges with greater ease and clarity. Unlike other forms of meditation that may target a specific state of mind, Zazen is fundamentally about observing whatever arises, thoughts, feelings, sensations, without attachment or judgment. This practice enables practitioners to grasp the transient nature of thoughts and to recognize the fundamental emptiness of self. The simplicity of just sitting and observing the mind might sound straightforward, yet it is a profound exercise in discipline and awareness. Zazen's significance within Zen Buddhism cannot be overstated. It is the vehicle through which practitioners strive to experience Kensho, or seeing one's true nature. This pivotal Zen insight reveals the non-duality of life and is said to peel away the layers of delusion that cloud our understanding of self and our perception of the universe. Zazen offers numerous practical benefits such as enhanced focus, reduced stress, and increased emotional resilience. Beginning a Zazen practice can be transformative. Here are some practical tips to help you start. 1. Find a quiet space. Select a tranquil, clutter-free area where you can sit undisturbed. 2. Adopt a comfortable posture. Use a cushion or chair and sit with your legs crossed if possible. Maintain a straight yet relaxed posture, resting your hands on your thighs or in the cosmic mudra, left hand on top of the right, palms up, with the tips of the thumbs gently touching. 3. Minimize visual distractions. Softly gaze at a point about a meter in front of you on the floor, allowing your breath to flow naturally without trying to control it. Lesson 4. Embracing the simplicity and discipline of Zazen. Engaging in Zazen helps practitioners delve deeper into the nature of their thoughts and existence. It emphasizes the practice of just sitting, shikantaza, which involves no specific focus other than being completely present. This cultivates a profound level of self-awareness and presence, guiding practitioners towards an understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. This practice not only provides mental clarity, but also fosters a deep sense of inner peace and contentment. To enhance your Zazen practice, consider the following. Set a regular schedule. Consistency is key. Try to practice Zazen at the same time each day to establish a routine. Start with short sessions. Begin with sessions lasting 5 to 10 minutes and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. Be patient. Progress in Zazen takes time. It's normal to experience restlessness or frustration initially, but with regular practice, these feelings will diminish. By committing to Zazen, you embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, peeling away the layers of illusion to reveal your true nature. This practice transcends mere thought management. It transforms your entire approach to life, cultivating a state of being that is balanced, aware, and deeply connected to the present moment. Handling thoughts. During Zazen. When thoughts arise during Zazen, the key is to acknowledge them without becoming involved. Simply observe them and let them go, gently bringing your attention back to your breath or posture. This act of noticing and releasing helps to maintain focus on the present and reinforces your practice of non-attachment. Each moment of return to your focus is a moment of mindfulness, deepening your journey into clarity and peace. The practice of non-attachment is essential in cultivating a calm and focused mind. Begin with short sessions of about 5 to 10 minutes, gradually extending the duration as your comfort increases. Consistency is key. Aim for daily practice to deepen the discipline and enhance its benefits. As Shunryu Suzuki, a renowned Zen master, puts it, the most important thing is to remember that all things are one thing, and one thing is all things. Zazen teaches this interconnectedness and helps us see beyond the ebb and flow of thoughts, providing a gateway to a deeper understanding of life and our place within it. Engaging in Zazen not only aids in managing thoughts, but also enriches the practitioner's life with profound spiritual insights and a lasting sense of inner peace. Lesson 5. Understanding Impermanence. Lesson 5 focuses on the concept of impermanence, a foundational principle in Buddhism that profoundly influences how we understand and relate to our thoughts. Impermanence, or anicca in Pali, refers to the notion that all conditioned phenomena are transient, inconstant, and in a continuous state of flux. Recognizing the impermanence of mental phenomena is crucial. Our thoughts are fleeting by nature, arising for a moment before fading away. This continuous flow can often seem overwhelming, especially when faced with persistent negative thoughts or anxiety. However, understanding that these thoughts are impermanent can help us detach from them, reducing their impact on our emotions and well-being. Embracing the transience of thoughts. By acknowledging the transient nature of thoughts, we can cultivate a more balanced perspective. When negative or anxious thoughts arise, remind yourself that they are temporary and will pass. This mindset can prevent you from becoming overly entangled in them, allowing you to maintain a sense of calm and clarity. To apply this principle practically, 1. Observe. During meditation, make it a practice to note the coming and going of thoughts during meditation. Notice how they appear, linger briefly, and then disappear. 2. Use impermanence as a mantra. When caught in a cycle of negative thinking, silently remind yourself, "This too shall pass." This simple phrase can help ground you in the present moment and reduce the power of negative thoughts. 3. Reflect daily. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the impermanence of all things, not just your thoughts. This broader perspective can enhance your overall understanding and acceptance of life's transient nature. Understanding and embracing impermanence provides a powerful tool for managing thoughts and emotions. It fosters a deeper sense of peace and resilience, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. The awareness of impermanence helps us realize that no thought is permanent. Just as stormy weather doesn't last forever, no mental storm is eternal. This understanding can profoundly change our relationship with our thoughts. Instead of identifying with them or perceiving them as fixed parts of ourselves, we learn to see them as temporary and ever-changing. Observing thoughts with non-attachment. You can observe thoughts without becoming entangled in their narrative, knowing that they will soon pass. Moreover, the principle of impermanence teaches us not to hold on to thoughts. Clinging to thoughts, whether positive or negative, can lead to suffering because it goes against the natural law of change and transition. Letting go of thoughts and accepting that they come and go helps in reducing their intensity and impact on our emotional state. In practice, you can cultivate an awareness of impermanence in your daily meditation by noting the arising and passing of thoughts without attachment. Each time a thought surfaces, acknowledge it and let it go with the understanding that it is not permanent. This practice not only lessens the grip of persistent thoughts, but also enhances your overall mental flexibility and peace. The Buddha himself emphasized the liberation that comes from understanding impermanence, stating, "Develop a mind that is vast as the sky, where experiences both pleasant and unpleasant can appear and disappear without conflict, fear, or grasping." Embracing this perspective enables us to live more fully in the present moment, free from the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties, and reduces the overall turmoil caused by our thinking processes. Lesson 6. Walking meditation. Walking meditation is a powerful complement to seated meditation practice, offering a dynamic way to cultivate mindfulness and presence in motion. In walking meditation, each step becomes an opportunity to anchor your awareness in the present moment, bringing attention to the sensations of movement and the surrounding environment. As you practice walking meditation, integrate the rhythm of your breathing with your steps if it feels natural. Remain fully engaged in the experience, noticing the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. If your mind starts to wander, gently guide your attention back to the physical sensations of walking. When you reach the end of your walking path, Take a moment to pause and reflect on your experience. Notice any shifts in your mental state or awareness that may have occurred during the practice. Walking meditation offers a refreshing way to integrate mindfulness into your daily life, allowing you to cultivate presence and awareness while moving through the world. It is a simple yet profound technique that aligns movement with awareness, turning an ordinary activity like walking into a practice of deep contemplation and presence. This form of meditation is particularly effective in the context of Buddhism, where mindfulness is extended to all activities, emphasizing that any action can be a form of meditation if done with full awareness. Beginning walking meditation. 1. Find a quiet path. Choose a peaceful location where you can walk comfortably without distractions or interruptions. 2. Set your intention. Before you begin, set an intention to stay present and aware throughout the practice. 3. Start walking. Begin walking at a comfortable pace, paying attention to the sensations in your feet and legs. Feel each step as you lift your foot, move it forward, and place it down. The key is to walk as naturally as possible, synchronizing your breathing with your steps if you find it helpful. Maintain a slower pace than usual to allow ample time to observe each movement and sensation. Benefits of walking meditation. Walking meditation helps practitioners observe the flow of thoughts without getting attached to them. As you walk, thoughts will naturally arise. The practice involves noticing these thoughts, acknowledging their presence, and then gently returning your focus to the physical sensations of walking. This process cultivates a sense of detachment from your thoughts, fostering mental clarity and inner peace. Physically, it promotes relaxation, improves circulation, and enhances overall well-being. Mentally, it develops concentration, mindfulness, and a greater awareness of one's thoughts and emotions. By engaging both the body and mind, walking meditation can be a grounding practice, especially useful for those dealing with anxiety or restlessness. It enriches the practice of mindfulness by incorporating the body's movements and grounding the mind in the physical world. This connection creates a robust framework for dealing with the impermanence of thoughts and emotions, making it a valuable tool in the journey toward inner peace and mental clarity. Lesson S. Koan Practice. Lesson S introduces the practice of koan study, a distinctive and profound element of Zen Buddhism. A koan is essentially a paradoxical anecdote or riddle that challenges conventional thinking and is used as a tool for meditation. Its purpose is not to elicit a simple answer, but to cultivate deep insight and provoke a leap beyond ordinary consciousness toward enlightenment. Understanding koans. Koans are often composed of dialogues between Zen masters and their disciples, historical anecdotes, or paradoxical statements deliberately illogical or contradictory, designed to break down rational thought. The famous koan, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" is an example of such questions that defy logical answers and are intended to exhaust the intellectual mind, pushing it to the limits of reasoning. Engaging with koans. Engaging with a koan involves meditating on the question without seeking a rational answer. Instead, practitioners immerse themselves in the paradox, allowing it to challenge their understanding and deepen their insight into the nature of reality. Through this process, koans facilitate a shift in consciousness, moving beyond dualistic thinking toward a more intuitive understanding. Unlike conventional problem-solving, the aim is not to find a solution through logic, but to transcend logic altogether. Practitioners may sit with a koan for extended periods, allowing it to penetrate their consciousness and reveal deeper insights about the nature of reality and their place within it. Koan practice encourages practitioners to embrace paradox and uncertainty, challenging their preconceived notions and expanding their understanding of existence. Through this process, practitioners develop a more intuitive and experiential understanding of Zen teachings, leading to profound spiritual growth and awakening. In summary, koan practice is a transformative journey that invites practitioners to explore the depths of their consciousness and confront the fundamental mysteries of existence. It serves as a powerful catalyst for spiritual awakening, offering a direct path to enlightenment beyond conceptual understanding. During meditation sessions, practitioners focus on the koan repeatedly. The process is not about finding an answer in the usual sense, but about transcending fixed patterns of thinking. As practitioners wrestle with a koan, they must let go of reliance on logic and step into a more intuitive mode of understanding. This shift is crucial because our typical thought patterns are linear and based on past knowledge and experiences. Koans disrupt these patterns, forcing the mind to abandon its standard frameworks and jump into a new way of seeing. The moment of breaking through a koan is often described as an opening of the mind, where a new level of understanding and sudden insight into the nature of existence is achieved. The practice of engaging with koans can significantly divert the mind from its usual ruminative patterns by challenging it to solve unsolvable puzzles. Koans help free it from the traps of overthinking and habitual reasoning. This freedom is not just about quieting the mind, but opening it to a broader, more expansive form of awareness that is crucial for spiritual growth in Zen Buddhism. Furthermore, koan practice develops a unique resilience. The frustration and eventual breakthrough associated with koans train the mind to endure uncertainty and to thrive in the face of the unknown. This resilience translates into everyday life, enhancing one's ability to deal with complex problems and stressful situations with a fresh perspective. In summary, koan practice is not just an intellectual exercise. It's a transformative spiritual practice that challenges and expands the very way we perceive reality. Through this practice, practitioners develop a deeper, more intuitive understanding of life, moving beyond the superficial layers of thought to a more profound level of insight. Lesson 8. Zen Tea Ceremony. Lesson 8 explores the Zen tea ceremony, a traditional practice that embodies mindfulness and meditation through the simple and deliberate act of preparing and consuming tea. This ceremony, known as chanoyu or chado in Japanese, transcends the mere act of drinking tea. It is a spiritual ritual that emphasizes purity, harmony, respect, and tranquility. Basics of a traditional Zen tea ceremony. The tea ceremony is an orchestrated ritual where every movement and step is performed with precision and mindfulness. The preparation begins with the cleansing of the utensils in a prescribed manner, which signifies the purification of the heart and mind of both the host and the guests. The tea used is typically a powdered green tea called matcha, known for its vibrant color and health benefits. Participants sit on tatami mats in a tea room designed to enhance a connection with nature and simplicity. The room is often adorned with seasonal flowers and a hanging scroll, setting a tone of aesthetic and philosophical reflection. Meditative aspects of the tea ceremony. Every aspect of the tea ceremony is intentional, from the placement of the utensils to the way the tea is served and received. This deliberateness encourages participants to be fully present in the moment. The ceremony itself involves the methodical preparation of the tea by the host, including the warming of the bowls, the scooping of the tea, and the precise addition of water, followed by the subsequent whisking of the tea. Cultivating mindfulness and harmony. The tea ceremony serves as a powerful mindfulness practice, inviting participants to engage all their senses and cultivate a sense of inner peace and harmony. As individuals partake in each step of the ceremony with focused attention and reverence, they become attuned to the subtleties of the present moment. Through the ritual of tea preparation and consumption, participants are encouraged to let go of distractions and worries, immersing themselves fully in the experience. Conclusion. In conclusion, the tea ceremony is more than just a cultural tradition. It is a profound meditation practice that fosters mindfulness, appreciation for nature, and a deeper connection with oneself and others. By embracing the principles of purity, harmony, respect, and tranquility, participants can find a moment of peace and reflection amidst the busyness of daily life. Engaging all senses, the sound of boiling water, the sight of steam, the aroma and taste of the tea, and the feel of the bowl in one's hands, the tea ceremony becomes a deeply meditative practice. The slow, deliberate actions required in the tea ceremony help focus the mind and calm wandering thoughts, achieving a deep state of meditation. The Zen ceremony, particularly through the tea ceremony, transcends mere cultural tradition. It serves as a form of meditation that enhances mindfulness and presence. The meticulous and graceful practice not only calms the mind and focuses thoughts, but also fosters a deep appreciation for the transient beauty of life. This aligns with broader Buddhist teachings on mindfulness and the essence of each passing moment. Lesson 9. Compassion Meditation. Lesson 9 explores compassion meditation, a transformative practice within Buddhism focused on cultivating feelings of loving kindness and compassion towards oneself and others, known as metta bhavana. In Sanskrit, this practice is central to developing a warm, accepting, and empathetic heart. Steps of compassion. Meditation. 1. Setting. Find a comfortable and quiet place to sit. Gently close your eyes and focus initially on the breath to calm the mind. 2. Generating feelings. Begin by generating feelings of kindness and compassion first towards oneself, then progressively extend these feelings towards others. 3. Phrases. Repeat silently phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be safe, may I live with ease." Direct these sentiments towards someone loved, someone neutral, someone difficult, and finally towards all beings without exception. 4. Visualization. Visualize each person individually and cultivate a sincere wish for their happiness and relief from suffering. This visualization is a deliberate cultivation of an open and loving heart. Benefits of compassion. Meditation. 1. Shifts focus. Compassion meditation shifts focus away from self-centered thoughts towards a more altruistic viewpoint. Regular practice helps extend feelings of kindness and empathy outward, naturally reducing the intensity and frequency of negative self-centered thoughts. 2. Improves mental health. Engaging in compassionate thoughts changes how we perceive others and situations, fostering a greater sense of connection and shared humanity. Increased compassion correlates with greater emotional positivity, leading to reduced levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. 3. Cultivates positive emotions. Meditation encourages a broader perspective on life and nurtures a deeper sense of empathy and understanding towards others. This inclusive view of well-being promotes resilience and a balanced outlook on life's challenges. In essence, compassion meditation serves as a powerful tool for mental transformation. By training the mind to focus on altruistic qualities, it enhances personal and communal well-being. Cultivating a compassionate heart not only improves individual lives, but also contributes to creating a kinder, more empathetic world. Lesson 10. Detachment exercises. Lesson 10 explores detachment exercises, practical techniques rooted in Buddhism designed to help individuals practice detachment from thoughts and emotions, thereby reducing their influence over feelings and actions. These exercises cultivate a mental landscape where thoughts are observed without attachment, fostering a calm and centered state of mind. Simple detachment exercise, visualizing thoughts as leaves floating down a stream. 1. Setting. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. 2. Visualization. Close your eyes and imagine a serene, gently flowing stream in a peaceful environment. 3. Thoughts as leaves. Visualize each thought that arises as a leaf dropping onto the water's surface. 4. Observation. Observe these leaves, thoughts, as they enter your consciousness and float away downstream. 5. Avoid engagement. Instead of engaging with thoughts emotionally, simply notice them as they land on the stream and gently float away. Return to the stream whenever you find yourself getting carried away by a thought or emotion. Benefits of detachment exercises. Reduced impact. Viewing thoughts as transient events, like leaves floating away, helps reduce their impact on our feelings and actions. Decreased reactivity. Detachment leads to decreased habitual reactivity towards thoughts and feelings such as anger or anxiety. Enhanced clarity and stability. By reducing the interference of fluctuating thoughts and emotions, the mind finds a more peaceful and stable state. Insight and self-awareness. Detachment exercises provide insight into the nature of the mind and its patterns, essential for personal growth and self-awareness. Detachment exercises, such as visualizing thoughts as leaves on a stream, not only cultivate a peaceful mind, but also contribute to a more insightful and wise approach to living. These practices encourage a more mindful and serene engagement with the world, fostering resilience and equanimity. Lesson 11. Nature as a focus for meditation. Lesson 11 explores the enriching practice of using nature as a focal point for meditation. The natural world offers a profound backdrop for mindfulness practices, providing dynamic and grounding focal points such as trees, water, and mountains. These elements draw the mind outward and help stabilize and deepen one's meditative experience, enhancing connection to the present moment. Using nature as a meditation focus. Choose a natural element. Select a specific natural element that resonates personally, such as a tree, a body of water, or a mountain. Observation and sensory engagement. Observe the texture of bark, the color of leaves, the sound of rustling, or the movement of water. Engage all senses to anchor the mind and foster grounding. Enhanced benefits. Meditating in natural settings enhances sensory awareness, promotes deeper focus, and improves mood and overall well-being. Psychological benefits of nature. Meditation. Stress reduction. Nature's beauty and tranquility reduce stress levels and improve mood, offering a special environment for deep meditation and connection with the essence of life. Natural settings remind practitioners of life's vastness and the transient nature of worries, fostering a broader perspective and deeper present-moment awareness. Using nature as a focal point for meditation enriches the practice by tapping into our innate connection with the natural world. This connection fosters mental clarity, emotional balance, and a profound presence that carries over into everyday life, enhancing our ability to remain present and engaged in each moment. Lesson 12. Embracing silence. Lesson 12 emphasizes the profound value of silence in Zen practice, illustrating how cultivating periods of silence can quiet the mind and deepen spiritual awareness. In Zen, silence extends beyond the absence of sound. It is a powerful tool for introspection, discovering inner peace, and fostering deep reflection and mental clarity. Understanding silence in Zen. Introspection and reflection. Silence allows individuals to listen to their own thoughts and emotions without external distractions, facilitating deep introspection and insight. Connection to true nature. Silence reflects our true nature, untouched by external influences, providing a profound sense of peace and unity with the universe. Practical ways to incorporate silence. Silent meals. Designate one meal a day to be eaten in silence, focusing solely on eating mindfully and appreciating the quietness. Silent walks. Establish a routine of walking alone in silence, observing nature and disconnecting from digital distractions. Dedicated silent time. Carve out specific times each day for silence, using this time for meditation, reflection, or simply being present. Benefits of silence. Practice. Enhanced awareness. Silence heightens awareness of internal thoughts and emotions, promoting emotional regulation and reducing stress. Inner peace. Regular silence practice fosters a deeper sense of peace, clarity, and connection to oneself and the world. Incorporating silence into daily routines is refreshing and transformative, offering opportunities for personal growth, self-discovery, and mental well-being. By embracing moments of silence, individuals can cultivate a calm and clear mind that positively influences their daily interactions and overall quality of life. Lesson 13. Journaling to understand thought patterns. Lesson 13 explores the practice of journaling as a powerful method for self-reflection and awareness. Journaling involves recording thoughts, feelings, and experiences on paper, which helps individuals observe and understand their inner workings more effectively than mere introspection. Benefits of journaling. Self-awareness. Writing thoughts and emotions down makes them tangible, facilitating recognition of recurring patterns, themes, and triggers. Emotional regulation. Regular journaling enhances emotional management by identifying and processing thoughts and feelings more effectively. Decision-making skills. Reflecting on past entries improves decision-making skills by analyzing outcomes and identifying effective strategies. Journaling is not just about documenting daily events. It's an introspective practice that deepens understanding of oneself, promotes emotional clarity, and enhances overall well-being. By engaging in regular journaling, individuals can gain insights into their mental and emotional processes, leading to greater self-awareness and personal growth. Lesson 14. Practice of gratitude. Lesson 14 introduces the transformative practice of gratitude, particularly through maintaining a gratitude journal or engaging in daily gratitude reflections. Gratitude practice involves focusing on and appreciating positive aspects of life, shifting attention from negativity to abundance. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude. Journaling. Record moments, things, or people for which you are grateful daily, fostering a positive outlook and enhancing emotional well-being. Daily gratitude. Reflections. Take a moment each day to reflect on and appreciate positive experiences or blessings, cultivating a mindset of abundance. Benefits of gratitude practice. Neurological impact. Gratitude rewires neural pathways to stimulate feelings of contentment and reduce anxiety, enhancing mood and overall happiness. Emotional regulation. Focusing on gratitude reduces negative emotions and stress, promoting emotional resilience and well-being. Regular gratitude practice not only enhances mental health, but also cultivates a deeper appreciation for life's blessings and promotes a more positive outlook. By fostering gratitude, individuals can create a happier, more fulfilling life, rooted in appreciation and joy. In conclusion, these tips from Zen and Buddhist practices offer practical techniques for enhancing mindfulness, achieving inner peace, and cultivating emotional well-being. Whether through detachment exercises, nature meditation, embracing silence, journaling, or practicing gratitude, each tip provides a pathway to greater self-awareness, resilience, and a more mindful engagement with life.